Hey guys, Eileen here from Homegrown Happiness. Welcome to April. In New Zealand that means the second month of autumn. This month is perfect for planting any trees or shrubs or your spring bulbs. Anything that you plant now, it will kind of establish over winter, and then come spring it will burst into life. I'm not going to be doing any planting in this video, but I thought you guys might like to have a tour of my vegetable garden as it is at the moment. If you want to see a really organised and beautifully maintained garden, then don't look at this video, because that's not what I've got. You'll see how unorganised and haphazard and just random it is, but hey, it works for my family, so I'm happy. I'm going to be cleaning up the garden. Cleaning up the garden a lot this month. Everything is super lush and green and big because of all the rain that we've been having, so things need to be cut back, things like this that are just obstructing my view. Yeah, cut back, and then come spring it all bursts back into life. So my garden is split into like two sections. This is what I call my native bush area, because it's just got gorgeous lush native plants. And then at the top is actually where the vegetable garden is. So on paper we don't have a huge section, because it's actually using the air space up there. It makes it nearly double the size. And then here's the vegetable garden. So things are scattered everywhere and randomly placed with no set lines really. Initially I thought I'd want the build beds, so we put 1, 2 in, but it really limited me because the space isn't huge and I just wanted to keep planting things, and once the bed was full there was just nothing else I could do. So then I adopted a different style and a different technique. With no dig gardening, it's just made it so easy because I can literally use all the space. So I have little patches where I plant things, like I've got some Brussels sprouts and some Chinese cabbages, but I can use all the space in between as well. So I've got a zucchini that's still there, still producing, so it can stay there for a bit longer. So as you can tell, organisation isn't my strong point. I do take note though of what I've grown in this spot this season before, just so I can practice crop rotation. Like for instance this bed here, this was originally root crops. Like I grew some celeriac in here and some carrots, and then after that I grew my scarlet runner beans up there, and now I've got some cauliflower and broccoli in there, because the scarlet runner beans I just chopped down, and there were some pinto beans there as well, and I just chopped them down and just left them in the soil to break down, and that'll return the nitrogen back in the soil for these brassicas to take up. So yeah, that's like a bit of a note that I do want to make. When I take my old crops out, I will never just pull them out or yank them out, because then you're just ripping out the food source for the microorganisms in the soil. Instead I'll just chop them down at root level and then lay them on. So what I've chopped down will kind of be like a green crop on top, and the roots will stay in the soil and keep feeding the microorganisms there and eventually break down. So except for the odd rogue zucchini plant that's still in here, my garden's mainly filled with brassicas and greens like perpetual spinach and silver beet and rainbow chard, cabbage and cavallonero. These are all really good winter crops to have, especially the greens, because they don't need to grow super fast. You're not trying to get them to flower or fruit, you're just harvesting the leaves, so you can kind of do that all through the winter. And then these brassicas that I planted probably won't be ready until near end winter. They do take a while to grow once it starts getting colder. I have some big ones up here that were planted earlier, which are hopefully going to be an early winter harvest. Here's my tomatillo bush that I haven't actually eaten anything from yet. They are coming along. There's like the odd one that was ready. If you guys have any good recipes with tomatillos, hit me up. And here are our newest members of the family. They're still a bit nervous around us. So the lighter one is called Cookie, and the darker one is called Smiley, named by my 5 and 7-year-old. Oh, they're just like the cutest eggs. They're so little and perfect. So I'm going to end it there now. That was short but hopefully sweet. If you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!